I hope to share this sequence, which really helpful for sitting a long time. It's just systematically works with the core of your muscles and readjust it. So it's readjust your hips, readjust your spine, so it doesn't get too painful. And at some point, it actually can elevate the painful sensations. So it's just retuning the body. It's mainly opening the hips here, so stretching the back of the legs, so the lower back don't round, so it kind of opens up that way, and then we stretch in here as well, so that doesn't pull on the back. This is how it works, and I'll share with you my practice and take it away, and if you do it systematically, it will help you for the years to come. We will first warm up, and then we will do the practice, and then we'll relax as well. So come to the center of your mat. If you feel you're very stiff, it's good to warm up before, because here I'm gonna give you the essence. It's quite dense set, because we got 1 hour, and so we want to fit in quite a few things. Okay, tuck the tailbone under. Every time you want to back bend, you always tuck the bend and protect your lower back. And inhale, stretch up. Tuck the tail a little bit more, squeeze the buttock and stretch back a little bit. Drop the shoulders a little bit, relax. So we'll hold the posture for about 25-30 seconds, allow the whole circulation to come through the body. And this is the Surya Namaskar. It's a warm-up session to bring energy into the body, to bring the circulation before we start the tuning the body. Okay, exhale, forward bend. And you can bend your knees here to adjust your lower back. You don't want to pull yourself anywhere. And here, bring your chest, chin to the chest, like tuck the chin towards the chest. So it's a neck lock happening here. So with this kind of neck lock, we are adjusting the blood circulation, so it doesn't go towards the brain too much. There's a little cavity here in your chest bone, so tuck your chin there. And the right leg goes back, left knee comes forward. Here, the hands by the sides, and you look up. So you put the left knee so much forward so your heel comes off the ground. So the left knee comes, so the heel comes off the ground. So you lean towards it and you look up. See if you can stretch your head so much back so you can see this ceiling. You can close your eyes and kind of look through your third eye, through your forehead, and relax the area under your groin. So we want to stretch that muscles under your hip. Drop the shoulders. Stretch the throat as well. The neck. We want to work out the back of the neck as well. And stretch towards the crown, and see if you can bring both hands up and gently come back towards the back. Stretch your hands towards the ceiling and see if you can keep your knee off the ground, the back knee is off the ground. If you can't, it's okay to put down, but the original posture, you keep the knee off the ground. So it's energizing. Lean towards that heel of the front leg. You can sit on it. Excellent. Coming back. Settle yourself down in the first posture. And we're going to bounce to the other side. And now look up. Drop the shoulders again. So this posture is quite special in the morning. It really gives you a sense of energy and adjusting the main muscles in the body to bring the vitality for the day. You can close your eyes in the posture. Relax your jaw. Make sure you're not tensing anywhere. And then stretch up again towards the hands and back a little bit. And see if you can find the balance here on the toes. Only on toes. And back bend. Here, drop the shoulders a little bit. Look up, see if you can see your wrists in the corner of your eye. And again, adjust it to your own capacity. If you feel tiredness, you can put the knee down, it's okay. If you can, hold it off the ground. Excellent, coming back. And now raising to the higher triangle pose, bring the feet closer together and look up in front of you and push yourself with the hands back. So it's like a downward dog, but it's a little bit higher than that. And you look up as well. So you try to look in front of the mat. The neck lock is activated, the back of the neck is working. You can get the heels slightly out to stretch on the back of the legs. Try to straighten your knees, shoulders a little bit inside. Open your coccyx up and your jaw is relaxed. Press your knuckles into the ground and lengthen yourself towards the buttocks and buttocks towards the heels. Excellent. Step back. Dive in into preparation for the cobra. And here, come to cobra that's available to you. Pull yourself out away from the hips. And if it's a half cobra, then stay in half cobra. If you feel that your body is flexible enough to come to original posture where you stretch in a full cobra and really squeeze the buttocks here to open up and protect your lower back. So we're off the ground, the hips off the ground, and you really squeeze the hips and slightly roll it even. Remember the coccyx, how we roll it? So you always protect that lower back and you open with your chest. Excellent, and coming back and straight into the forward bend and chin comes towards the chest, opposite neck lock. Don't pull yourself anywhere, just hang where you can. Okay, and coming up, rising up, stretch towards the hands, bring it in Namaste, and hands by the side. And to complete the round, we need to do it on the other side. Inhale up, tuck the tailbone under, open back. Release your shoulders down, your head a little bit, your neck, free it up. And again, adjust your back bend just to your capacity. You don't want to push yourself too much with the back bends. Relax your jaw. The back bends are warming and energizing. Exhale, forward bend. Tuck the chin in, tuck it to your chest. This time your left leg goes back and the right knee comes forward, so the heel is off the ground of the forward leg. And look up, drop the shoulders, see if you can do the neck lock but the opposite direction. So if you see the previous exercise, we did the neck lock towards the chest, and this time we're trying to do the neck lock but towards the back. So you push the head back. So we exercise in those muscles of the neck quite effectively here, and it's quite important for your posture. Keep the face relaxed, jaw relaxed. You can keep the tongue on the upper palate of the mouth and see if you can rise up here. Show your palms to the rising sun. Excellent, coming back. Settle yourself down for a second or so, and we're gonna bounce to the other side. So see here if you can bring that knee forward and the heel off the ground. And look up. Relax your face. You can lean towards the groin, a little bit more, stretching that muscle under the groin. Excellent. And then see if you can rise up, find the balance on the tiptoes, and come back into the back bend. Coming back, settle yourself down, move into the higher triangle, look up in front of the mat, neck lock here, exercise in the back of the neck, so you avoid any gadget neck, as they call it today, when the neck is elongated and coming forward, as troublesome in the meditation pose as well. press the knuckles into the ground. Okay, step back, dive in for cobra, get ready, and you can come into your own cobra, half cobra or full cobra, depending on your back. And then stretch, look up, drop the shoulders, show your heart to the sky. And squeeze the buttocks a little bit. So you're protecting the lower back by rolling the coccyx a little bit forward. Excellent. Coming into the forward bend, tuck the chin in. Elongate towards the floor with the crown rather than towards the knees. More lengthen. And not pulling with the hands just by the side, or go back a little bit. Yeah. Excellent. Inhale up. Stretch up, sail to the front, hands by the side. You're going to activate now your navel point and get some fires going in your digestion and generally around the base of the spine. So make sure there is nothing, no sharp objects if you're practicing at home, because if the head goes a little bit fainting effect, just go down a little bit. This could be quite strong exercise. Inhale deep and push the stomach walls out like a belly, like a balloon. Keep your eyes open and look. Exhale, come forward. Pull the belly under your ribcage and move the stomach in and out. So we're going to flop the stomach. This has really helped to digest all the stuff from yesterday and just get your immunity going very well. Okay, when you need to, exhale more, come up again, inhale through the nose, push the stomach out. Keep your eyes open, just connect with the floor and let the warmth rise up. So we're putting lots of oxygen into your navel. You know how to get the fire. You need to open the burner door a little bit. Exhale. Pull the belly under your ribcage and move the stomach in and out. Pull yourself towards the crown as well. Create some space between the hips and the chest, ribs. Good. When you need to inhale, you come up again. Do one more time. Push the stomach out. Exhale, one more time. And move the stomach in and out, flap. This will also adjust your blood constitution, makes it more healthier, energize it with lots of carbon dioxide so the oxygen can exchange. Good. Coming up again and do one more time. Inhale fully, push the stomach out. Let it brew there, let it. Exhale. Pull the belly under ribcage and then move in and out. Under ribcage out, under ribcage out. So with this kind of movement we push that heat generated on the pathway of the spine. Good. Coming up. Exhale. Well done. The right leg goes back. Now we're going to bring that energy into your thighs, the biggest muscles in our body. So bring the knee down and have the 90-degree angle here. So the heel is off the ground there. Come up a little bit, come back. Bring your hands up. Tuck the tailbone under. Move yourself away from the hips so the belly drops in a little bit. And then drop the shoulders and you can look up. Really engage your legs here and the thighs are parallel to the floor. So go down a little bit so that 90 degrees angle. We want to bring lots of blood here because this is our biggest pumps of the blood in our body. All that healthy blood we're going to pump now around the... Excellent. Come forward, inhale. Exhale. Change position. Coming forward. Find that 90 degrees angle and through your knee you look at the second toe. Just about to see it. Don't move that knee out on the bow. Move yourself away back so your rib cage is come back a little bit. Tuck the tailbone under to protect your lower back. Then bring your hands, hug, come back a little bit more, drop the shoulders and then bring the hands together. Look up. Keep the jaw relaxed. Well done. Coming back. Down. Bring that knee down. Now put the foot on the floor, like outside of the foot, put on the floor. And we're gonna raise the back leg. Raise the back leg. We want to exercise now here these muscles on the front of the thigh and see if you can come back a little bit here. Moving the thigh the same way. Come back, come back, come back. Bring your left hand under your belly button and the right hand in front, the thumb inside. So this is original Virasana, hero posture. It makes you sleepless. Coming back. Well done. Move forward. So you can stay here now. We want to put the weight forward and then turn to the right. Tap this foot, the second option. See if you can catch it. And move the weight forward to the point so you feel the stretch under your groin. Relax, relax your hips inside. Drop the hips inside. Elongate towards the crown. If you can't quite catch it, just stay with the foot down. It's okay. This is just enhancing that stretch on the front of the thigh. Excellent. Coming back. Move now the right knee back and the left leg forward. Put the outside of your foot down and lift the knee off the ground of the right leg now. Strong leg, engage those muscles and come back. So we do it because we want to first engage the muscle and then stretch. This will give you much more progress, much quicker progress. Otherwise you do yoga for years and nothing happens. Come back, stretch. Now right leg, right hand under your belly button, left in front, and come back as much as you can. Bringing the weight on your coccyx, stimulating. Excellent. Coming back, move forward, stretch this back leg now, because it's so much relaxed after exercising so much. Now turn towards the left, see if you can catch it. Try to relax the breath, relax the face, really let go the weight towards the hips so it stretches. This muscle is very deep. It goes down all the way to your lower vertebrae of the spine. And if this muscle is too tight, it's causing that kind of lower back problems and round of the lower back. So that's why it's important to stretch it. Okay, coming back, out, and bring your weight back, and we straighten up your left hand, left leg. Use the blocks here to rise up, because we don't want to round the back here. The back is nice and straight. So look down, have a look where your leg, so it's nice in the middle. The knee is just under your hip. If your knee is too forward, bring it back a little bit, and see if you can push your chest forward and the nose back a little bit. If you need to come up, then come up a little bit more. Only then you're trying to bring your ribcage forward and down to the point where it nicely stretches. If you can, you can put the left hand under and the right hand slightly to the side and lean forward all the way, but only to the point where you can be with your straight spine. If your spine is rounding, we want to come up. Excellent. If you feel capacity, you can get the back leg back a little bit and give yourself a little stretch into the split. Just not too much, just find your capacity where it feels good. If not, just stay in the previous posture. Excellent. Coming up, bring your left leg up, engage the buttocks, and orientate your hands towards each other. Orientate your hands towards each other. Drop a little bit your chest, look up. Excellent. Coming back, bring your knee down. Now the right leg come in front and straighten it up. First, adjust. So it's, as I said, no point to do this exercise with this kind of back. It's only making sense to do it when the nose, chest, and the belly button in one line. Pull the toes towards you. We want to, and even that kind of motion like you dragging the heel back. Look down, have a look where your knee, give yourself enough space to stretch it, and then just come to your own capacity. Pushing the hips back, a little bit the buttocks back, and the nose up. So the back of the leg is important muscles to adjust the hips. Okay, and then coming forward. Stay where you are if you have to. If you feel you can stretch a little bit more, you can try the split, just to your own capacity. Okay, coming out. Bring that right leg up. Orientate your hands towards each other, your fingers. Stretch your chest down and head back, and really lift your heel up to catch that buttock muscle. We want to engage the buttock muscle. And once it's engaged, press the hands down and towards each other. So you're really activating the back now at the same time, the back muscles. And we're retuning it, we're training it. Keep the jaw relaxed. Okay, coming back. Relax yourself into the baby pose. Give yourself a couple of breaths. Relax the lower back. Excellent. Coming up. Bring your both legs out and open as wide as you can. Pull the toes towards you. It's okay to get bent, to get those legs a little bit bent. Move your weight forward a little bit and get your sitting bones slightly out. Like lift your coccyx back. And see if you can now put your hands back, push it into the ground, and push yourself from the back. That's it. See if you can straighten up your back now. Push the chest forward. Again, the same rule. Nose, chest, and the belly button. One line. If you feel it's rounding, then come back. We just want to stretch this. We don't want to get anything else. Forward, forward, forward. And then continue pushing yourself from the back. Just find that moment for yourselves where it's enough. If you feel, you can bring your hands inside without compromising, then you can. There's all sorts of nice postures available here. This is one of the base postures for you to develop. If that back of the legs are well stretched, you can sit 2 hours meditation, no problem. It just gives your hips relief in the back of the lower back also. Excellent. Slowly coming up. Put your hands in front and rotate your lower back and your spine, because this is about rotation. It's not about actually a stretch. See if you can push the navel forward and in opposite direction. Just a few Sufi grinds. Excellent. Now stretch your hand. Stretch your left hand. Move towards the right leg. Your elbow come inside and stretch towards the front leg from your lower back. From your back. See if you can stretch all the way and turn yourself so you can see from the under your armpit to the sky. Pull the toe towards you, press the knee down. This is also good exercise to relieve some lower back pains. Not many exercises can get to that side of the lower back. Okay, coming up a little bit, move that right hand to the outside of the right foot and come forward and see if you can bring yourself forward towards that leg. Well done. Coming up, opposite now towards the move, lean towards the left, stretch your right hand and then slowly releasing yourself down. Look up from under your armpits towards the sky, see if you can move the top elbow back a little bit and bring the lower elbow down on the floor. Elongate towards the crown. See if you can relax in your hips and elongate towards the crown. Let go that weight towards the toes. Excellent. Now slowly rising up and turning your torso, your heart towards that knee. Once you're in the center, then lower yourself down. And again, tuck the chin in and elongate the crown. You feel the difference. Tuck the chin and more stretch the back of the neck. Fantastic. Coming up, and we compensate this exercise. Put something in between, like a pillow or any block. You can. Put your hands facing away from you, and we lift your hips up, and you squeeze something in between. So let me show you. So if you want to have a quick progress with this exercise, you want to compensate it all the time, and that will give you a few months, and you feel the real difference. Because you're compensating and squeezing opposite muscles. Bring the hips up, bring the hips up. Drop the shoulders down. Head up. Head just continues the spine. Doesn't drop. Well done. Bring the both feet together. Move your sitting bones out a little bit. Open your feet like a book. And then push your forehead and the crown forward and see if you can bring your knee down and release yourself forward. That's another base exercise. Once the knee goes down, it means you can go into the lotus safely. If the knees doesn't go down, then the lotus can be compromised and more of a strength will go on the knees, and that could be hurting. So that's exercise to develop. Okay, coming up, bring the left leg forward. It's another exercise for development of your posture, and bring the right foot on top of the thigh if you can. If you cannot, then put it down. But this is actually to teach you half lotus or the full lotus. Bring it down and then come forward towards the knee. Janu Shirshasana, and your left hand goes around your torso and the waist and hug yourself on the other side, and then release yourself down. Excellent. Coming back, bring your hands back, put your left foot down and raise your hips up. Again, compensating. Push the hips up. Well done. Coming back, changing the position, right leg forward, left. You can also hug it like this, your leg, and move a little. If you feel it's too stiff, just give it a little baby touch. And then bring it inside, like put it to bed. Yeah, dear baby. Okay, it's here now. Move yourself slightly away so your belly button goes on top of that foot. And then come. And this is also a good exercise because creating the pressure on the navel, which is releasing some of the bile from the organs and some other bloating, for example, stuff like that. Could be. Eradicated. Okay, coming up. Put this foot inside a little bit and see if you can raise the hips off the ground, push the hips up. If you compensate each exercise, your progress will be dramatically quicker because the muscles recover much quicker if the opposite muscles engaged. Okay, coming down. Let's see your legs stretch up and move your feet off the ground. Stretch and find yourself in a position where your only buttocks are touching. Your lower back is not touching the floor. Chest forward a little bit, drop the shoulders and stretch your toes away. Your feet can go down a little bit, about 15 centimeters off the ground, few inches. So we want to get some fire in your belly because this is opposite of your lower back. If it's too easy, then the lower back struggles. Okay, release it down. Well done. Stretch your hands up, one side and another side. Stretch towards the heel. Stretch your muscles of your abdominal. Put your hands under your buttocks, both hands under your buttocks. And try to get your elbows close under your torso as well. And then stretch your chest forward and look back. And the head just touches the floor. And see if you can squeeze the muscles between the shoulder blades and really move the chest up, high up. And if you feel like you're in a good position, you can lift your legs a little bit off the ground at the same time. So this is a fish pose. Excellent. Coming down, opening our chest. So roll yourself now on the belly, and we're going to come to adjustment of your chest muscles, opening the chest muscles. So this exercise where your right hand is on the outside, on the right, and align your shoulder and your elbow, both knees to the left, opposite your hips. And see if you can lay down now and look to the left. And we want to stretch those muscles of the chest. So you can bring the knees slightly higher. That's it. Bring the knees slightly higher so they're in line with your hips. And get your elbow aligned with your shoulder. So it's like opening to the side. And then release yourself down. So we just want to stretch those muscles of the chest. This is essential. From that position, if you feel a little bit need more stretching, you can move your elbow a little bit higher, just a few centimeters higher, so it's above the shoulder a little bit. Okay, the elbow is off the ground, and you can move your left leg, put in front of the right knee, and lift the knee up. And then push the left hand into the left knee. And that your weight will go down. You feeling the difference? Okay, well done. That's another exercise to enhance it. Now release that knee, the left leg straighten up on the back of you. Move it to the back, keep the right knee down, look up, and look up behind your left shoulder. Keeping the weight down, it still stretches that chest muscle. That's perfect. Well done. Okay, coming back. And now we want to compensate this muscle. Bring the right shoulder, right elbow under your chest. And you lay down on that elbow and move your right foot and right knee to the right. And look towards the right as well. And just release your weight on top of that shoulder muscles, deltoids muscles. And if the deltoids muscles are too tight, that's what causing the shoulders come forward. Every day, ideally you want to stretch them. If you are in a retreat, you do it twice a day, in the evening as well, because otherwise your shoulders just come forward all the time. You need to release that muscle. And lift your left shoulder on top of on the floor. So you want to put all weight down there. And your knee is there on the back because it's on the side, on the right, to help you to put even more weight on top of it. And if you want to go further, then you bend your left foot and see if you can catch it with your left hand. So this is, if you want to go for option number 3, it's advanced, but like, if you like, you can catch it. Sort of stretching the entire line. Because our body is like a sweater. One side pulls, other side is adjusted. So the hips and the shoulders are connected. Okay, coming back. Now the left hand opening up. So align with your elbow and your shoulder. Open up to the side, right? We open into the side, your elbow. That's it. And now, like moving, opening yourself to the right and bringing both knees looking to the right. The hand is on the back. And then we're releasing first here, just an easy stretch. Relax the weight down towards that left shoulder. Just see if you can tune into that muscles in between your chest to stretch it. If you want to go further, then you bring your top leg with the foot in front of your bottom knee, the left knee, the right foot in front of the left knee, and then lift the knee up and then press the hand into that knee and bring in the weight. It kind of pushes the weight forward towards that chest. And you can adjust yourself a little bit to get that chest muscles a little bit more stretch. You can move your elbow slightly higher. When the elbow is slightly higher, then you have a little bit more stretch on the upper part of your chest. So you want to stretch the muscles all the way to the beginning where they grip in the middle of your chest. Excellent. Okay, coming up. Bring your front leg to the back, and we're just gonna look up and behind your right shoulder, and you can bring the hand as well behind you. And look, the neck is raised off the ground. Excellent. Coming back. Adjusting yourself. Now fold your left hand under your chest and bring the weight on top of it, and then wiggle your left knee out to the side. And release yourself down, look towards the left. Maybe as well, if you like to catch the right foot with your right hand, you can. So this exercise, it can really release that weight from the shoulders and readjust the tension around your core. Spine balances it out so you can sit, walk gracefully. Okay, coming back. Move your hands away. Lift your chest off the ground and push the hands back. And lift the hands and lift your thumbs off the ground. And see if you can squeeze the muscles between the shoulder blades. Squeeze and lift the legs as well. Look up, squeeze. This is essential now because we stretched, and now we want to engage those muscles which actually hold it in place. And those muscles between the shoulder blades, that's what hold it in place. Well done. Releasing yourself. Hands forward is a crocodile posture. You can relax in this posture very well. Excellent. Lift your shoulders a little bit up, drop your head down, and interlace the hands on top of your head. Release the chin towards the chin bone, towards the chest bone, and we want to now engage the muscles on the back of your neck. Try to push the head back in position, and hands are really strong, holding them in place while you're pushing your head back. We're exercising these muscles on the back of your neck. This will give you the strength to hold the head in place. Keep the jaw relaxed. Continue. Okay, well done. Releasing yourself down and move on your shoulders and roll into the upside down posture to finish the session. We want to release now all the worked out blood towards the heart, towards the large circulation in the body. And the ideal posture for it is the Viparita Karani, where you can put your hips into the ball of hands. So the weight goes on elbows and on shoulders, not on your neck. Okay. Slowly releasing yourself down. Hug yourself. Wiggle the shoulders up so the lower back can go down, glue down, and relax in a Shavasana. Completely let go for about 4 minutes. See if you can come into the meditation state where you're still aware of the body position, of the sensation in the body, feelings or emotions, while being present, internal, and centered.